Hey everyone, here's what's moving today. The main US stock market index saw a small gain. Gold had a strong day, climbing almost 4%. Bitcoin also jumped, moving up more than 6%. The US Treasury is doubling its bond buybacks to help steady the market, a move that tends to ease borrowing costs and support risk assets. Estée Lauder was today's biggest mover, up 16.5% after reporting strong quarterly results and raising its future outlook. Today, healthcare was the strongest sector, climbing more than 3.5%, while technology lagged, falling about 1%. Overall, 6 of the 11 major sectors saw gains, with 4 declining by the close. Six of the Magnificent Seven were higher today. Tesla was the biggest mover, up over 4%. The US Treasury announced a $4 billion debt buyback today. The ARK Innovation Fund was the biggest mover, up over 5%. Stocks were mixed, and the S&P 500 edged up. Moderna was the busiest name today, trading around 185 million shares, up a massive 177%. Intel and Nvidia also saw heavy volume, and most of the busiest names rose today. Analog Devices and TJX both reported today, beating estimates. Exigition. Walmart's results are awaited tomorrow, and it goes ex-dividend later this week. The 5-year Treasury yield was 4.35%, the 10-year 4.65%, down 5 basis points today, and the 30-year 5.19%. The long-term Treasury fund was up about 2%, reflecting how US Treasury yields mostly dropped, especially at the long end. The US dollar index eased about 1% today. The Swiss franc strengthened about 2% against the dollar, and the Korean won firmed about 1.5% against the dollar. Asian markets were mostly lower overnight, and European markets closed mixed. The biggest move outside the US was in Korea, where the Kospi index fell about 6%. Oil was little changed today. Silver surged about 4%, and elsewhere grains moved higher, copper edged up, and gas eased. Bitcoin climbed up about 6% to trade around $69,000. Among other movers, MicroStrategy jumped about 13%, and Ethereum was up about 10%. As crypto assets rallied broadly today. The efficacy of the Treasury's increased buyback effort will be gauged by how firmly the US 10Y remains below 4.85%. The model's watch list is up about 3% cumulatively after 2 months, with 3 new names for this month. That concludes today's briefing. Same time, same place, August 20th.